The Magister lies on the floor.
Oh, the hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way.
It's stuck fast. Hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters. Damn! That doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
God damn it. Need to get off this wreck. Quick. Great God! Something Something's pounding on the hull!
The marking on the door was you press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold, it doesn't budge.
Thank gods! By divine grace, who was that howling?
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches a hand towards his blade.
Another sorcerer! Even if I knew how to rip that thing off, I wouldn't. Some crazy banshee comes screaming through, and now we got void bugs swarming up top. Saw it coming, I did. Sorcerer mutiny. Go on then. Find a place to hide and stay there. Just leave me. Get on.
Ah, Alexander. Just in case we forget who holds us captive.
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You recognize the symbol immediately for what it is. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but it doesn't budge. The skeleton is quickly leaving.
No! It catches fire, it turns into must when wet.
The skeleton looks up.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
The skeleton groans and...
Yes, indeed. It's the look of someone that wants to read. Now, if you're really quite finished, I believe you have lifeboats. I have to fear, whereas you, I believe, have lifeboats. Pointless
skeleton.
I am trying, and I will be damned if I... Go on, go, swim.
I need to get out of here now! I need to get out of here now! There's still a chance!
children and dwarfs first.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby.
You said there were other people down there.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time to get the hell out of here.
Thank you! There's a ladder right over there.
You're gonna be the death of us in here. Had to open you, mate.
The Magister lies on the floor, unconscious.
If you can walk, get yourself up the ladder. There's a... Wait! Void Woken!
Beardless bugs won't sink the ship on my watch.
Let the games begin.
They who are about to triumph. To move. Let's not tarry. This old tub is about to burst.
Away! The sea's hungry. We don't have much time.
I hear something. It's Magister Siwan, the one who put on this damn collar. Sounds like
She tries to speak, but can only gape as she clutches her with jagged movements. She raises her clenched fist and holds out a length of cloth, soaked with some kind of strong blood, quickly soaks through the cloth. Magister Siwan's mouth opens and closes, her eyes wide in terror. It's working. The pressure is stemming the flow of blood. Something within the ship snaps. The floorboards shudder. Siwan struggles to her feet, clinging to you tightly.
It's too late.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Orivan.
What a ride. I think I got smacked upside the head by one of those tentacles.
Though I feel a damn sight more comfortable ashore than on a Magister's boat.
Rubbish.
Put his likeness in stone as a fool in my book. Imagine having the gall to want 100 generations gazing at your own face. This won't be of any use.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Why? I guess. Well, the people who put me here, are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching your face.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong. Or crazy. No one cares where I go. They know I can't leave the island. It's nicer out here than inside anyway. But you didn't die. There isn't anywhere safer. That you'll see. Guess I am, but it's just normal.
Voidwoken? Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they made it to shore.
Stare at the slain beasts and comment that they must have been the cause of the shipwreck.
I just want to get out of here before any more of these things show up.
This is no time to... The face is familiar. What's left of it? He was aboard the ship.
The squirrel's nose twitches. You spot a strange lizard. Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep. The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer. Or
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your You have my gratitude.
hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's now then, if there's nothing further. I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but
He sighs, dramatic.
tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
Rubbish.
Quite. Which goes for the dry parts round.
He looks out over the water.
As for myself, when I consider this vast I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost. Of course, it's rather specific.
Quite suddenly, having all the air of being deeply...
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am? Oh, may the seven have I am the Red Prince. Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which...
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have. Truly. A kind offer indeed. Fine. On one condition. For reasons I'll not disclose right now. It is imperative. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company. Jolly good. So, now that that's settled, even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, as a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you? Very well. Onwards, then, to victory or death.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so...
Now, as you're aware, you'll be travelling with a prince. Proper forms of it. As your luck would have it, of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind. Quite right. Do seek my counsel. I highly recommend it.
black cat. Maybe my luck is about to change.
The cat's eyes are clouded, its eyes clear. The cat's eyes are... It appears...
I never want to set foot on a stuffy old... Hey, mister! It's a lot nicer here than that stinking, but I'm sure glad some of the others made it.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it appears confused, and yet somehow...
Alexander.
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is...
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come!
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Bishop Alexander idly glances in your direction, curiosity on his face. Recognition seems to flicker in Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his... The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will... Dallas?
Yes, your holiness?
I believe we're done here.
He hasn't changed. What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
The Lizard Magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
That was all a bit much, right? What did she do, anyway?
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day. Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
Pipe down, Warren. It's time to accept reality.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
Did you see him? You did, right? Those claws. Wonder what's behind the masks, too. Can't be pretty. The Geists, dummy. The Hammer and Alexander had two in tow just a moment ago. Ugh. Thought you lot would be interested in a thing like that. Got that right. It's a new dawn and a new... Now, why don't you move along and settle in?
Did you see them, sir? Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself, they were so close, almost within arm's reach. Whatever do you mean by that?
The man shudders with the revulsion of a zealot.
You take that back! You take it! Well, it's not my job. The Divine Order's all that stands between you and a void woken...
Right.
Come on, old man.
Will you quit
I
dragging
can't
this
wait
on?
all day.
Ain't that hard, Lexi. Just hand over the gold.
I will not.
Amidst a crowd of...
And what you after?
You push you. I want only bread. Come on then, Lexi. Pay up.
I find only bread. I want no trouble. Get Ben.
Did you see him? You did, right? Those claws. Wonder what's behind the masks, too. Can't be pretty. That, Magister, that was Bishop Alexander. Better get to it, then.
Just like all
Disgusting like threats.
Right, God. Will you quit dragging this on? Ain't that hard? She ain't coming back. Hand over the gold.
I will not.
What's this? I found something.
The Divine Order's all that stands between you and a void woken...
God. Come on then, Lexi. Pay up.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or biscuit?
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? You won't regret it. Not when you hear what I've got to say. We need to be quick, though. You never know when the Magisters are going to haul you off. I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say they get cured. I don't know if I believe it, and I don't want to wait and find out. I have a way out of here. It won't be easy, and I need a partner. Just one. Are you interested?
Fella can't hear him. You hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to you?
Known her all my life. Her little girl Irma, too. Farah was a straight-shooting woman in those days, but now she's madder and a cuckoo and twice as loud. What else do you call hollering after a ghost? That child of hers she's shouting after has been dead and buried a month over, and there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring her back.
Please, please, you must help me. No one here will help me. Not one of these
bastards! A child is missing. My baby. She was here. I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me find her. You are an angel. Ah, you're back. Please, did you find Irma? She still hasn't returned. Where could she be, my dear girl?
Believe whatever you want. This may be your only chance at leaving this place. Take it or don't. You're lost, my friend.
Bless you. I'm not mad, darling. I'm not mad.
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your fifth
Pipe
blue
down,
chest of
Farah.
this round.
It's time to accept reality.
What of it?
Yeah, what of it?
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
Ah, grab it in your gobblers, the both of you.
I feel I can't hear himself think with all this racket. Day and night, you hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to you?
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe. As she catches sight of you, recognition flashes in her terrified eyes.
Ben! Ben Nest! Ifan! Ben Nest! You killed them! You killed them! He killed them all! Murderer!
I told him at noon exactly. Didn't I?
Mummy's right here. Where are you?
She's gone, Farah. Gone!
Keep him away from me.
I don't think
Stay
I
back.
ain't watching.
Stay back.
That's your fifth
Please. Please. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Irma's her name. She's about as high as your hip. Black of hair. A quiet child. Not prone to wandering off. I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me find her.
Looky here, mates. A fresh face. Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house. No problem, Freshie. In that case, enjoy your stay. But I'll be needing to collect your interment fee first, of course. I'm sure the Reds told you. No one gets along without paying the interment fee. So, let's make this easy. Empty your pockets.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
You are an angel.
Are you really gonna make this so hard, Freshie?
Where are you?
Farah. She ain't coming back.
I'm not mad, darling. I'm not mad. Sweetheart.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
Come on then, Lexi. Lay up.
I find any bread. I want no trouble.
Lone wolf, eh? If you lot are as fearsome as they say...
Ralvo looks you up.
You know what? I'm in a good mood. Take a hike,
Wait all
Freshie.
day.
Bow your head, please! If we chant the endless prayer, the next divine will ascend! So do I. But some blame the void...
Come on then, Lexi. Lay up.
Hey, Freshie.
What you heard about a crate of stolen supplies? And don't you lie to me now.
She seems to fight the smile that appears at the corners of her lips.
Oh, get will ya?
This is
Monster
Fortune.
bednest, away from me.
Right, God. Will you quit dragging this on?
This is not your business, Long Pig.
Don't let this moss muncher talk to you like that. Pay up, elf. No one shorts griff. Especially not one of you.
Say, wait a sec. Look, sir, is that you? You remember me, right? Laszlo, from the Whistling Warriors. We opened up for you in Shoulder. I knew it was you. So they're letting just any old riffraff into this joint now, eh?
Food, protection. I have neither.
Runs the kitchen. Means he runs me, you, and everyone else in camp.
Too bad. Always seem even without him, you can't let this place get to you. You hear me? The Order might have your freedom for now, but you can't let them take your spirit too.
That's right, isn't it, Legsy? Rules is rules. Break. Now, come on, elf. If you make me say it again, there's gonna be trouble. We got a system, and it looks like...
Now that's the spirit. How about one of your old hits? How'd it go? Can I still? Well, little bits boy, but if seeing you would be
Follow me, before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
Our hope, our salvation, hear our prayer. Rise from among us, O chosen one.
A little respect for Griff's right hand, Topsy.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe.
How can you stand it?
This collar.
Her hands move again to her throat. She...
Thank you for your help with that, thug. Rare is the human who goes against their own for an elf.
She smiles.
I won't forget your aid, friend. Perhaps I can be of aid to you. Wait, before you go, I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, a prize. Thank you.
Well, going up.
Got you!
Keep walking, Fred.
Lest the void overtake and devour us all.
You're too slow!
Greetings, child. I find myself in your so-called divine lands, yet I feel his absence deep in my heart all the same.
Ah, my unlikely friend. What do you need?
Quite right. Do seek my counsel. I highly...
Ah, my unlikely friend. What do you... In this cave, we trust the healer. I hear of no escapes. It gives me great pain. I'm with my family.
Got you!
An horrible surrounding for an agreeable conversation, but go ahead.
You there? I'm looking for an inmate. He wears a large... Have you seen him? None of your business, inmate. Find me if you hear of a...
Your loss. Quite right. Do seek my counsel. I highly recommend it.
Are you certain you want to dismiss your...
Your loss.
A little reprieve from the din outside.
Thank you for your help with that, thug. Rare is the human who goes against...
She smiles, warily.
I won't forget your aid, friend. Perhaps I can be of aid to you.
The Divine Order's all that stands between...
Clara, she ain't coming back.
I hear of no escapes in this cave. It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. Wait, before you go, I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. Thank you.
What of it? What did I like? Yeah, what
Her hands move again to her
Ah, grab it in your goblet. I'll stab you right in the eye.
Pipe down, Clara. It's time to accept reality.
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your fifth blue just to this road.
A little reprieve from the din outside.
Not bad. Sweetheart?
The cat's eyes. It appears confused.
She ain't coming back.
Thank you for your help with that, thug.
She smiles.
I won't forget your aid, friend. Perhaps I can be of aid to you. I hear of no escapes. The only in this cave. We trust the... It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are making beautiful magic. Wait, before you... I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, a prize. Thank you.
She's gone, Farah. Gone!
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your fifth blue just to this road.
The woman is scrabbling.
How could
this collar?
Yeah, what of it?
Ah, my unlikely friend.
If you don't like the game, Topsy, you can fold.
The cat's eye. It appears...
Greetings, child. I find myself in your so-called divine lands. You may...
Ah, hello. Quite the blood-soaked journey has led you here. You are not who you once were, and I sense you're not yet who you were.
I see it, but not before my eyes. None of your business.
Wary all of a sudden, she takes a step back from you.
I cannot offer you much more than my sympathies. Our fates are intertwined, yours and mine. This clouds my vision.
Her eyebrows.
There can be a way. Amiro knows.
She's gone, Farah.
That he is gone.
Gone!
Do you see him? He knows
Come
how to
on,
leave.
old man. I can't
Don't
wait.
like the game, Topsy, you can fold.
Some of us are meant to remain. Some of you are meant to leave. There is a way. My protector, my friend, an elf like me. He is caught by those who hurt him. I wish so much for his return. And he tells you what you seek. A way out.
What's your end, Pipsqueak? What are you loitering round here for? Out the fort? To where then? The death swaps or the oath? Make it quick. Hell if I know. Don't rightly. Sure. Pal of mine made it. I never seen one myself.
A delivery. Surely you'll have one.
You bring me great peace. I see something that helps. I see a lizard. He is a lizard of many dreams. Yes, please ask.
Griff is slowly, methodically peeling the skin. What?
It is safer here. We make no trouble for Griff. He makes no trouble for us.
Who's asking?
He smirks and holds...
I'm listening.
Don't tell anyone where you got this, eh?
Everything now?
A Myro. I guess you mean the clown I caught stealing from my kitchen. He's not going anywhere. Caught him red-handed trying to make off with a second crate after he took the first. Supplies. A crate of food, citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet. Alls I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Bring back my crate, and you got yourself a deal. Sure, have a look. Worse than war rations, these.
If a magister flies upon you, you forget my name, dear.
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf. She was among the sorcerers, with her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away. And you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like. She freezes under your stare for a moment, then whirls and grabs you in a stranglehold. You feel the tip of a...
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Who are you? You can see quality, but lone wolves.
A push, a pivot, and now you despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice a flaw in her diamond features. A curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
Huh? What? But I was... It was... Please, tell me. Tell me. So close to the dream. It's been so long. Supplies? Though I'd guess Mr. Griff is more upset about the Druidine than the citrus. The Druidine Griff cleverly smuggles into the prison, of course, stuffed inside the oranges. You don't think he'd really be so mad over a little missing fruit, do you? No, it's not the oranges, but the dreams he's after. Same as I, though. Druidine, it makes you master of all you see when you... It may be hard for you to understand. Before I was caught. But just as I was about to see it, so you see. I cannot give back the Druidine. Not only for myself, but for all of us. My dreams are my...
The lizard looks dumbfounded. You reach into his pocket and take the Druidine. He does not resist. A bright sparkle of laughter.
Ha! How amusing. I admit I had not seen that. Make your case and do it quickly. Why should I join you? I will. And so you seek to escape? How you do tickle me. Most of the misguided deers around here would argue such a thing is impossible.
Griff glances from his blade. To you...
Spare the indignation and hand it over. Now.
A silly thing to say, but then again, I did think catching me... Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push? You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and I'm not quite sure the weather...
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and swipes.
Let's discuss our respective... Yumi and Death will be playing many a round of hide and seek. So, what role would you like me to play? As a rogue, my speciality is stealth. The quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm perfectly lethal wielding any weapon or magic. So, the choice is yours. Suits me fine. Lead on. Or better yet, let me take the then follow me.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sabine in any sort of proximity, but at least...
I got that special shipment you was asking after.
Got it.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted.
Oh, you must think I'm playing with you.
Take your point then.
Reveal yourself.
Escape. Oh, you know what? I'm not...
With a casual...
Let's discuss... You mean as a rogue, my special suits me fine. Lead on. Or better yet, let me take the lead. Then follow me.
You're not quite certain you'll ever...
Hey, why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff you won't find anywhere
Perhaps
else
if
in
those
camp.
bleeding dwarves didn't eat so
Procured
much.
by special means. Think you're cute, do you? Well, okay, you're kind of cute, in a weird way. But business is business. Even the magisters know that. Get shopping.
Worse than war rations, these.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted. Take your coin, then.
Griff glances from his blade to you and...
Spare the indignation and hand it over. Now, I ain't gonna ask again. Hand it over.
something nearby.
Good girl. Looks like everything's accounted for. Now,
This Griff is nothing but a thug. Don't give up Stingtail so easily.
I don't want Stingtail's blood on my hands.
Griff would kill a fellow over petty theft. Giving up Stingtail is no better than murder.
If a magister finds this on you, you forget my name, here?
Everything there? Good.
Escape? Oh, you know what? I'm not...
With a casual...
Let's discuss... You mean as a rogue, my special suits me fine, then follow me.
You're not quite certain you'll ever...
Better even to puke yourself to death than get... Please, excuse us.
You're talking to me.
Oh, for the love...
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on. Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me.
A flat smile.
She never did like you. Wouldn't know a thing about you and I, Gretty.
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin. Bloodied
Murder's a big word. And no, this here's a bed for someone 1,000 times better than that snake. Rest her soul. Only a coward will let someone talk. Maybe it is murder. Maybe not all killing's as bad as arrest, though.
The lizard's brow knits together, then apart, and back again. He seems to be swimming deep in his thoughts, and doesn't look up as you approach.
Maybe they're onto something then.
He nods at you, and turns...
Oh, 10 bottles of mead. 1,000 bottles of dust. 50 bottles of tears, oh, make your engine rust. Ho ho, ain't come to shake me down for my knickers, have you? They're all I got left after your buddies were through with me.
Yet so quickly we find source so dangerous. What in his death? So void woken are attracted to source. But why? When another divine arises, will source change back?
You! What? You there? You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone? Oh, very droll. Listen up. You must think me mad to approach a stranger, but this camp is full of cowards, and I'm running out of time. Fast. Too fast. Way too fast. I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. I have a way out of here. It won't be easy, and I need... Are you interested?
When another divine arises, will source change back? What if there are no sources? Yet so quickly we find source so dangerous. What in his death? So void woken are attracted to source. But why? When another divine arises, will source change?
Oh, noble. But after the Magisters take you all, you'll know. Good luck with your friends, though.
Bow your head, please! If we chant the endless prayer, the next divine will ascend!
The shrine depicts Lucian the Divine, avatar of the 7 gods.
It's nice to chit-chat.
A shrine, by the looks of it.
Psst. Hey, you're a little light in your pack, ain't you, girl? Who could blame you with the garbage they got? Why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff you won't find anywhere else in camp. Procured by special means. What do you need?
The burly guard looks around to check that he's not being watched, then grabs you by the scruff of the neck and hisses urgently in your...
Didn't I tell you to look out for me, Ben Mezd? Maybe you should take a closer look at your contract.
He flings you back and folds his arms, taking up...
the war rations, please.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted. Think you're fine then?
Leave me. Go. You leave.
See if you spirit to fight the Reaper. Ah, the Queen's beard. It looks like you lost a fight with a claw hammer. Reckon you're in need of something to heal yourself up, eh?
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating.
And what you after? I ain't. Just seeing how it's...
She looks up.
You looking to buy something? Found it in the scrap heap not so long ago. Never knew her to be much of a wrench head back in the day, but once she...
She nods once.
You looking to buy something? Or do you just want to waste my time with a whole lot of questions? For you? Hell no. That's for me to know, and you to get out of my face. Buy or shove off. All manner of things.
Out my face, or I'll punch your lights out.
See if you spirit to fight the Reaper.
He smacks your hand away. Refuse.
You're trying to kill me, ain't you? Get! Get! Those bleeding fools think they run the place, but I showed them.
Oh, I don't know. She was a sweet soul. People do change.
She nods once.
Clever lasser. No wonder what Alexander sees in her. Question is...
Shut your trap. Lest you want what I gave them. Ralvo and his stupid... Get your ugly mug out of here.
The woman looks up as you approach.
What do you need? By all means, get an eyeful.
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale.
The woman looks up as you approach, wiping her brow with...
What do you need? Ha, the hammer got you curious. Yeah, funny name for a gal like that. When I knew her, oh, I don't know. She was a sweet soul. People do change.
She nods once.
Clever lass, her. No wonder what Alexander sees in her. Question is, what she sees in him. By all means, get an eyeful.
I wonder where this leads.
As the alcove opens up, you see he's leaning over a corpse. Bugger.
How on earth am I supposed...
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply...
Damnation! That's stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor? Ah! No! Oh, it's you. I must admit I'm surprised. Perhaps you're more buoyant than I suspected. Why, it's face, of course. What other use? A face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his... I would normally employ a tool to delicately... I could then craft a mask to hide my bone.
Combs
But
it out
as
all
I lack
belly-eyed,
such a
eh?
tool...
You say he likes it big. Come on, you stubborn hunk of garbage.
The dwarf's fingers clamp around a splintered chunk of wood.
Ah! Got two of my own, haven't I?
The dwarf spits into each of his calloused palms and rubs them together before placing...
Bleeding nail must be charmed or something.
You have never seen anything like it because you have never met anyone like me. Simply put, I am an eternal, and you are not. You have my sympathies.
Go on then, give it a go.
You grab the plank and pull. The rusted neck...
Oh, look at that. Nice of you to...
You get a good look at the hearty fellow, broad as a hull, and he winks and flips a gold coin toward you. It makes a long, high arc.
For your trouble. I suppose it were a fool's errand thinking I could make something out of this heap. But I couldn't help...
He sucks a finger and holds it up to the wind. Test...
Winds like these, she would have capsized before she reached the break. Well, on to plan B.
I suppose. Circumstances, but you seem more at ease in this world than I. Excellent. While we are conversing, perhaps you notice that I am... Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality. But being a brilliant wizard does not mean I cannot handle blade or bow. So, which do you require for this enterprise of yours? I could do that with one hand behind my spine. Now, shall we get on?
Splendid. Why don't we make a deal then? You help me get out of this place, and I'll do the same for you. That's the spirit.
He lifts an invisible cap.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The name's... well, the name's dead and buried. What matters is what they call me. Beast. Well, that's quite the story now.
Let's see. Suffice to say, I'd at least be captain. Anyhow, we're a team now, so let's get down to brass tacks. I've been up and down the realm so often it'd make your cabbage spin, and I picked up a few tricks along the way. Then it's settled. Capital. Aye.
Horrible surrounding for an agreeable conversation.
Are you certain you want to dismiss your companion?
Your loss.
Let's team up, you and me. What do you say? How do, pup? Right now, though? Well, that's that sorted. Onward, then. I've got...
You hear a small whimpering sound from behind a basket. You peer behind it and find a small... The child quiets and seems comforted by your presence. She looks up at you with curious eyes. The child nods and reaches up to you. As you hook...
Thanks. You can have this. I found it outside, but I can't read it yet. That's...
She nestles back into her spot on the ground and starts tracing figures.
Everything has a heart.
Go! Get out! You are not welcome here. Go, she-pig!
She eyes you.
Please. Please, just go.
A single name throbs across your brain. Verdas, Verdas, Verdas. He must escape. He cannot die here. He cannot.
lock and key.
Looking around Fort Joy, you feel excited. A new environment to explore. You are ever sodden, ever sandy. The smell of guts and sea waste cling to you like a...
Boring.
I'm waiting for someone, and it ain't you.
The woman looks out on the jet.
Haven't seen you around here before. New? Well, don't worry too much if you have a... You here alone?
She gives you a long look.
You keep them friends of yours close, eh? Not much in this world someone you love can't make better.
You're lost, Mom.
Used to be I had a family. A husband and a little boy. But then they brought us here. I couldn't stop them from taking my boys from me when they did. Now I'm just waiting for him to call my name. Waiting and remembering.
Her eyes...
Kind of you to ask. Stefan, he was my little one. Smart as a whip and no less wicked. And my husband, he was called Felix. He was an expert healer. Could fix a broken bone in a short minute. Listen to me, bubbling on like a cauldron. You're sweet to listen. You run along now, darling. You shouldn't spend what little time you've got left here listening to...
Ah, you're back. Please, did you find Irma? She still hasn't returned. Where could she be, my dear girl?
You are back, so you are ready. You are ready. Start from the beginning. Start from where you come.
What of it?
It's getting...
It's too...
Ah, grab it in your gobblers, the both of you!
I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you find. I understand. Now tell me how your story ends.
Huh? What are you doing here? Lucky you. Keep walking.
Take this rope. It is a gift. It is common, but it helps you lift burdens.
Complain to Griff if you don't like it. See how long you keep your ears stuck to your head.
It is nothing. Many fragments.
Go well, my child. Perhaps the Divine will return to us yet. Perhaps he'll come home in time.
Don't disturb me again, unless you've seen me go.
Patience, Mal. Patience.
None of your business. He hasn't changed a bit.
She's gone, Father.
Lights in, and out, and in again.
Hands out your pockets.
I fear it will be quite some time before we find it.
Nice and slow.
Perhaps it's those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Nice and slow.
Oh, 10 bottles of mead, 1,000 bottles of dust,
Nice and slow.
50 bottles of tears,
Hands out your pockets now.